Nigeria President and Chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has written officially to the Nigeria Senate, seeking the upper chamber approval to support the ECOWAS resolution against Niger military coup plotters. Details of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu requests before the Senate is still sketchy, but many believe that the President and Chairman of ECOWAS, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has ordered war against the Niger military coup plotters. ECOWAS Chiefs of Defense Staff held a meeting in Abuja just as Russia criminal private military group Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin reportedly signed a contract with the Niger military junta for military support against ECOWAS. Niger new military leader said the soldiers would build to international pressure to relinquish power, escalating a standoff with a regional bloc that has threatened to use force if the nation's democratically elected president isn't reinstated. The military leader, General Abdurrahman Chani, said in a televised nationwide address on Wednesday that the military will refuse to give in to any threat wherever it comes from. He rejected harsh sanctions imposed by the Economic Community of West African States and warned against any intervention as the region's military chiefs held an emergency summit in neighboring Nigeria to discuss a response to the July 26 coup. It would be recalled that a small group of Niger soldiers recently executed a coup and overpowered the government of President Mohamed Bazoum, who is currently held hostage by the military coup plotters. The chiefs of defense staff from various ECOWAS countries at a meeting in Abuja urged the Niger military junta to release detained President Mohamed Bazoum and return the country to democratic rules. According to Nigeria government-owned television, NTA, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu requested the support of Nigeria's National Assembly in the successful implementation of ECOWAS resolutions on the political situation in Niger. International news media few hours ago reported that the new military government of Niger signed a contract with the Wagner Group to resist any military intervention. Some media had reported that some officials of Niger military junta are in Mali's capital, Bamako, to request the rapid deployment of the Wagner Group to the capital of Niger. A video posted online few hours ago showed Wagner Group boss Yevgeny Prigozhin in Mali, and in the video, Yevgeny Prigozhin backed the Niger military junta and condemned any military invasion of the country. Some Nigerians have expressed disapproval against the perceived intention of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to use military action to settle Niger political situation. Shehu Sani, former senator representing Kaduna Central, tweeted and said in quotes, "The Nigerian Senate should not approve any military action against Niger Republic. This country should not be plunged into war and eventually stuck in war in the Sahel. President Tinubu shouldn't allow himself to be misled by foreign powers. Saudi in Yemen, America in Afghanistan and now Russia in Ukraine should teach US a lesson that war doesn't end in days, weeks or months. Senators should weigh the implications and consequences of their decisions, especially those senators representing states along the Niger border. Weaponizing electricity supplies to Niger is also condemnable. President Tinubu should continue to explore diplomatic channels and save the lives of those who will be sacrificed." That's my view. David Hundeyin, a human rights activist, said, "The US and Russia are only 55 miles away from each other, but they have never fought each other on their own territory. They instead prefer to fight each other in Korea, Afghanistan, Ukraine, and now Niger, other people's lands. Imagine being dumb enough to get sucked into this." Some others expressed their concerns that the Republic of Niger borders Nigeria in the northern fringes along over 900-mile stretch of relatively porous border involving 7 states, namely, Borno, Jigawa, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto, Yobe and Zamfara, and the impact of offensive military action in the Republic of Niger can easily spill into Nigeria. Femi Fani-Kayode, one of the leading campaign spokespersons for Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency and former Nigeria Minister of Aviation, in his reaction, said, "I do not want a war and I do not believe that we should initiate hostilities by invading or deploying troops to Niger Republic unless it is absolutely necessary. However, if Niger, Burkina Faso or Mali attack Nigeria or any of our ECOWAS allies for any reason whatsoever, or if they deploy their forces on even 1 inch of our soil, our response must be swift, shocking, deadly and devastating. We must kick them out, occupy their southern territories, take their capital Niamey, topple their military government and re-establish democracy." If a puppy nibbles at the toes of a lion, it must be taught the lesson of its life lest it forget that it is nothing but a dog. If Wagner jumps into the ring to support them, then Nigeria must get support from executive outcomes, remember them, Blackwater and other Western mercenary armies. For the record, Wagner is not the only mercenary force in the world. Nigerians should stop trembling at the mention of their name. We pray that it does not come to it, but if this war eventually comes, our boys will acquit themselves well in the field of battle and we shall not stand alone. Help will come. We as a nation have the resources and connections to ensure that.